Hello, my fellow X100V enjoyers. Today is going to be a quick one, but I just wanted to share this with you all because I learned about it a couple months ago from Reddit, and it's been a really cool way to get a little bit more out of my X100V. But yeah, if you own an X100V, then you know you're limited to just 7 settings for the film recipes, for custom film recipes. But did you know you can actually load as many as you want, and all you need is Fuji's newer app? Let me show you how. So first off, I'm going to assume that you already know how to save custom film recipes on your camera. If you don't know how, I'm going to link another YouTube video in the description that will explain everything for you. It's super simple. So yeah, once you have that down, you're just going to want to install the new Fuji X app on your phone. If you have not installed this yet, just know that it is a lot better than the old one, which I absolutely hated. The connection on this one is so much faster, and you get some of these new features. So yeah, just make sure you're all set and registered within the app, and I would probably just go ahead and connect your camera when you're ready. So next, you're going to want to take your camera and make sure all of your settings are exactly where you want them, outside of just the recipes. Because what this actually does is it saves all of your settings on top of your custom recipes. So it's a good idea to figure out how you like shooting with this camera before you do this, with all the custom functions and all that. If you do want to save different shooting modes and settings along with the recipes, this will actually let you do that, so that's pretty cool. I actually had to send in my camera to Fuji for repair recently, and they had to replace the entire top part of the body, so they had to reset everything in the camera. But all I had to do was open the app when I got it back and restore it using this feature, which was really nice because I didn't have to waste a bunch of time trying to remember all my old settings. Anyways, let's get back to the instructions. So next, you're going to want to get back on your phone, and you're going to connect your camera at the main menu. Just make sure your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth settings are all enabled, and it should connect pretty quickly. You see there, it only took a couple seconds. And finally, you'll just go to the backup restore function within the app. Just remember that this first backup is going to be your primary one, so just be aware of that before you save anything. You can name it whatever you want. I just went with Film Simulations 1 because nothing is really changing outside of my recipes, but yeah, feel free to name them whatever you want. So now that you have your primary backup, you can just start adding new recipes to your camera. And basically, you just keep repeating this process as many times as you need. You can do this as many times as you want. I'm not exactly sure how many times the app will let you do this, but in my case, I'm cool with just 14 recipes to play with, but yeah, obviously you do you. And that's it. You now have access to as many recipes as you want with the click of a button. You just gotta make sure you have your phone on you. But yep, I hope you guys found this as useful as I did. With X100VI coming, or whatever they end up calling it, I thought this might be a cool little way to get a little more out of your camera, before it becomes worthless, of course. No, but for real. Speaking of which, I have been seeing all the rumors circulating, and the official announcement looks like it's February 20th. So I have been thinking on whether or not I'll make the upgrade. It looks like the price is going to be $15.99 according to rumor sites, and for that price point, I think it's pretty solid, given it has an upgraded sensor and it comes with IBIS, but I can't say I have any desire to upgrade my current camera. I still think it's the perfect camera, and there's not a lot I would change about it, if anything at all. I think that the 26 megapixels is still, a sweet spot for a camera like this. And as many of you know, like, I never use the raw files out of this camera, so I don't really care about 40 megapixels or better files. Like, for what I use this camera for, I've honestly never even thought about that kind of stuff. I guess the only thing that might pique my interest is the better autofocus system. But then again, I really only use the single point focus mode in this camera. So yeah, maybe if it was full frame, that would be nice, but I don't think that's happening. So yeah, if you're watching this video and you're still on back order for the X100V, I would definitely just hold off and wait. It looks like they're actually going to start shipping this one late February, like just like right after the announcement. And this one is actually going to be made in China, so I'm thinking it will be readily available, unlike the X100V. So I don't know, or you can just wait till the cheaper ones, X100Vs, hit the market. I've already started seeing listings dropping in price. But for me, honestly, the only reason I'd make the upgrade is probably just to make content around it. So we'll see. You guys can let me know if I should buy this camera or not. You know, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on the new one. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.